afternoon, YouTube. This is ST2029. Today's date is August 28th, 2011. Today's video topic, I'm going to be discussing Comet Elenin and a little bit of amateur astronomy eye candy for everybody here on YouTube. Let's get started. First I want to address Comet Elenin and give you my opinion on the suggestion that Comet Elenin could pose a threat. Simply do not believe that it's going to have any effect on us whatsoever. Let me just point out something to you guys. Everybody has seen this website. If you haven't, I strongly suggest that you go there and check it out. It's NASA's Near-Earth Object Program. And basically what it does is it gives you a list of any of the potential hazardous asteroids, and there's 1,244 known potentially hazardous asteroids. So, you know, for a lot of you guys that just want to keep people in fear of something in space, then here you go. You can make tons of video. You knock yourself out. I don't really want to do that. I would rather give you guys a little bit more, maybe a different way of thinking about comets and asteroids and things in space, and as far as NASA coming out and giving any type of public statement. I don't believe it's some big conspiracy and they're trying to hide anything, and I'm going to explain to you why. Okay, first off, a lot of you guys, I don't know, other than there's a very small few on YouTube that are they're using telescope equipment. They're posting video of the things they see in space, and quite possibly they take a little bit more interest in astronomy, so they do a lot more research in their homework. But I'm still, you know, seeing a lot of video where your opinions based primarily off of, I think, different rumor and also some of the prophecy, okay, that really truly nobody knows when these prophecies are going to be fulfilled. However, yes, I agree there are a lot of strange things going on in our world, and within our planet, but there's been a lot of strange things going on within our world and planet for quite some time. So to put a pinpointed date on Comet Elenin as being the end all of all things is just a simply ridiculous way of living and thinking. Okay, so how do I come up with these conclusions? Well, first off, for anybody that is truly involved with astronomy and you take interest in the solar system, you've probably taken a tour to one of these different observatories throughout the states. I don't know where you're from, but in Arizona we have tons of them. But we also have a lot of cool astronomy clubs. So I would suggest, if you're really this interested in finding out what's going on in space, go to the source. Don't rely so much on people's hearsay and what they feel or believe to guide you into doing something foolish like moving your family, or let's say disrupting your family's life to move them to places where people have claimed to be safe. Because let me assure you, there was a 6-mile wide asteroid that impacted Mexico that caused the last ice age. Okay, so if we have anything that's going to impact Earth, there is not a damn thing anybody can do about that. But if you want to live in fear, go right ahead. I simply want to maybe give you guys another direction to go. And here's some eye candy for everybody that feels that we have some big asteroid like Comet Elenin or Planet Nibiru or whatever you want to believe in. You guys, listen. Take it for what it's worth. But there are a lot of people out there that have some really awesome equipment, okay? And here are a few examples of these people. Now, A lot of these photos here are all amateur astronomers with basic equipment. Okay, a couple of the guys here I'm going to show you have some really expensive stuff that is super nice, but for the most part, all this stuff that you're seeing right here can be purchased for a few thousand, $2,000 or $3,000. Some of it for even less. This Orion right here, the SkyQuest, you can pick this digital SkyQuest up. I think that looks like about a 10-inch for $1,000. Okay. You can get into a little bit more elaborate models, like this one here is about $2,000. But my point is, you have people out there that have been doing this for a long time, long time, and they're part of different astronomy clubs and programs from different schools. But you know, I wish people would do a little bit more research and things in regards to, you know, instilling so much fear into people. Do your homework before you do that, because not only are you going to look like a fool when it doesn't happen, but by God, if you were to take a family and really persuade them to move, I mean, shame on you and shame on your efforts, because there's enough disinformation and there's enough within even our own media that goes out there that's so hard to rely upon, and you really have to weed through it and try to understand it to make sense of any of it. But these guys have some of the best amateur astronomy equipment and observatories that you could possibly have. And if there were anything out there in regards to some of these things that you're worried about impacting Earth, first off, don't worry, because if they do impact Earth, then you're really screwed. It doesn't matter how much food you've purchased and how big your bug out bag is. But you know, if you want to enjoy the stars and the sky, there's a lot of really cool places you can go to check this stuff out, and I would suggest getting into it. It's a lot of fun, a lot of great families out there that take interest in this. Any night it's clear, if you get involved with these people, they like to go out and look at the stars. So you know, when you get into their cliques, it's a lot of fun. I personally don't have the money to purchase anything extravagant. Hopefully someday I will. So when I observe stars, except for at my own observatory here at home, which I use a very small scope, it's nothing fancy, I'm looking for UFOs or any crazy anomalies in the sky, or you know, something that stands out. I'm not so much as really in fear of a big asteroid impacting Earth or anything like that. And if we had any big, huge celestial body, or let's even just put this rumor to rest, if there were spaceships headed towards Earth, I mean, these people, this is just in Arizona, these people are all over the world, would have seen it, we would all know about it. There would be a lot more than one or two simple videos having some image that nobody knows where it came from. However, I'm not here to bash on anybody and your intention and trying to find the answers. Just take note on what you're telling people and make sure that you're not making false claims or trying to present yourself as some false prophet. It's just not cool. So anyhow, that's just my take on Elenin, and a little bit of, you know, insight as to where I gather my information and the way I feel that if I'm going to post any video like I'm doing today, where I'm the person narrating the video and giving you the information, I'm going to do my best to not provide bullshit. So I hope you understand that, and if you don't choose to watch my videos because I simply won't try to screw people over, and my intentions aren't to implement a lot of fear in the videos that I direct or narrate, then so be it. However, if I ever do get the money for some really cool equipment, I'll hopefully someday make videos with some of the things I see and find. But until that day comes, I hope you enjoy the things that I do put out. Anyhow, this is ST2029 And I'm signing out. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. And I'm out.